Hey guys, Winston here, and today I'm going to be talking about critical thinking and reasoning at WGU, also known as D265. So, for this class, it can get really confusing because there's a lot of terms that people don't commonly use, but a lot of it is based around the arguments people make and the way people get to certain conclusions. So, with this one, my best suggestion in passing this class quickly is to just put on a playlist and absorb everything. I was fortunate enough to find a playlist of critical thinking videos on YouTube, which I'll link in the description below. But I just put that on my AirPods and I just listened to it all day at work for like 2 days straight, just consumed it, and I identified, all the different fallacies. And for those, you want to anchor key things in your mind and relate it to something in your life. For example, there's like a red herring fallacy, and with the red herring, it's basically throwing like a diversion to get the scent off the path. And for that, I thought of my dog. My dog is a hunting breed, so I was just imagining that my dog going down a trail and then like getting diverted by like a red herring, and for some reason I thought about like a red bird or something. You have to make these connections in your heads just to remember and retain all this information. So I know that's a little too like analytical and in-depth, but that's what worked for me. I took the pre-assessment 3 times because a lot of the questions on the pre-assessment are the same ones on the exam. They won't be verbatim, but they'll be the same concept. So if you understand like the structure of the content, that will help you out massively. For me personally, I didn't really use the course information or course workbook that they provide. I didn't use their study guide. I more so just consumed all of these YouTube videos, and I really try to get understanding of that. And every time I got something wrong in the PA, I would write that question down, and then I would Google it, repeat it a few times, write it down, repeat it in my head a few times, and really just try to like visualize these like arguments. So with these things though, another good way to remember is think about like conversations you had with people where you disagreed with them. Think about those things and those tactics, and you'll see these fallacies like all around you all the time. Like, for example, they tell you to be cautious of sensationalized media. So sensationalized media is telling you to like only look at this specific content and ignore all the other media sources because they're irrelevant. If they're trying to sensationalize like that, most likely they are not credible. However, a credible source of media is perhaps a news publication that produced information that was incorrect, and they take the next day to come out and say, hey, you know what, we published something incorrect and we are sorry for that. That type of example is showing that, hey, this news media, they take value in their reputation and integrity, so that is more of a valid source of information. So yeah, make sure to go over the pre-assessment a bunch, like until it really like anchors into your mind. I keep saying anchor because one of the things in there is like a tactic that salespeople use is anchoring, where they say a number first, and that's like your point of reference. So I keep saying that. I just took the class, you can't blame me. But yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. I know some people had struggles with it on the Reddit. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below because I'm more than willing to help, or even just like email me, get on a call with me. I can just run you through like what I was thinking when I took the class. However, I think if you take the time and really like digest the information and let it settle in your mind, you'll do great. You'll do great. I took the OA and I passed the first time. It took me about 2 days of like a full dive study into it to pass. So yeah, good luck guys, and I hope you guys pass. Let me know in the comments. Bye.